Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. What's up? What's up? What I am applying today is some acrylic yarn. Excuse me. Hey, Linda. Let me put this on live chat. There we go. Let's see if Nightbot is hanging out with us today. And he is. All right. Just type the word purple, no exclamation marks or anything, and Nightbot will share your channel's link. And our wheel is a little squeaky today. And the chair is a little squeaky today. Everything's falling apart. Part of Mercury retrograde. So this is acrylic that I'm applying. It is chain plying, which makes one strand of yarn into three. Makes it into a 3-ply. So it takes a single and turns it into a 3-ply. And I'm spinning and plying worsted style yarn. Hoping to be able to squeeze all of this onto the bottom. Some of this was spun on drop spindle, some of it was spun using a spinning wheel. But it's all acrylic in acrylic wool blends purchased from Michaels and Hobby Lobby. That roving yarn that you buy, you can also spin it. Grandpa, how you doing today? Good to see you as well. I'm trying to free up some more bobbins. Look over here. That's how many bobbins I got free so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bobbins free so far. Yes, the temperature dropped a lot. I think it got down in the 30s. I need to go out to the garage and check on my aloe vera. I was supposed to repot it, but it keeps raining. So I need to repot it so I can bring it to the house for the winter. How cold is it going to get where you at tonight? His bobbin is about full. I don't have that much left on the other bobbin. Trying to squeeze as much as I can onto it. That's all it's going to fit on that one. And this yarn, because it's acrylic, an acrylic blend, I have to cut it because I'm not trying to end up with a war wound trying to break some acrylic. So what I usually do when I'm tying off a bobbin is I put some extra twist in there, pop it so the twist travels, and then I put a knot at the end because I don't want it to unravel and I don't want that twist to be lost. And so this bobbin is full. This yarn is going to be very soft and squishy, and it's kind of barber pole because that's the way it's plied up with the different colors. That's how it was in the fiber. The fiber was that cotton candy looking weird stuff from Hobby Lobby. It's interesting how it came out. So I'm gonna finish plying that off onto this bobbin, and then I'll put them on the nitty knotty so I can free up those bobbins. It's shiny. It's shinier than I thought it was gonna be. So to start it off, I take and I form a loop. So I got my loop here. Okay. And then I just reach and I pull some of the yarn through the loop a couple of times till I get a decent leader. Then I just put this back around the let me see. I take it and I put it around the bobbin like that. It doesn't matter which bobbin I use. It's just to hold that loop open while I get my leader on. And then you take your leader and you form like a U. a U shape like that, and you take your end with the knot in it, and you go through the loop. So it's like an E-cast on a knitting needle, but you're doing it on your spindle bobbin. So you got your loop, you go under it, and if there's enough room, you do it one more time. And there you go. And so you just got your leader locked onto your bobbin, and so then you're going to get your loop off of the where it's resting on that yarn to keep it from closing. And then you're going to, like for me, I'm going counterclockwise because I spun this clockwise. Even on my drop spindles, I spin clockwise and I ply counterclockwise. And, yep, and you type the word purple, and that'll show your channel out. And so I'm slowly going in the opposite direction. The reason you want to go slowly is because you don't know how your tension is going to react until you speed up. The tension might be too strong, in which case, since this is an empty bobbin, you can release some of your tension on your tension device that you have on your wheel. And then you can always tighten it back up once the bobbin starts getting heavy and you need to tighten it up to get a little bit more drag so that your yarn continues to go onto your bobbin. Okay. Remember back in the 90s when paisley became popular in men's shirts again, and you had all these shiny silk men's shirts with the paisley designs in it? That's what that reminds me of. Tugboat on the river just blew its horn. Yeah, the Elizabeth River is only like a block and a half away from here. And sometimes you hear the tugboats. Every once in a while, you'll hear one of the cruise ships that come up to the Port of Norfolk to drop off and pick up passengers. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Type the word purple to share out your link. All right, so that's the end of that. I'm just gonna let it spin. Get that twist all the way up to the end. Tie a knot. And like the person that uses this yarn, if they don't want that knot at the end, all they gotta do is cut it. It's just a little teeny small piece. The knot's like right there. All you gotta do is cut right behind the knot if they don't want that knot there. When they do a project, work on a project. All right, so it's another bobbin freed up. And so now put an empty box back on the wheel and roll this off onto the knitting line. All right, so here's my PVC pipe knitting knot. And I'll have to switch to the other camera so you can see me.
Okay. So here I am in all my glory. So basically I take the yarn I'm gonna put on the nitty knotty and I put it over the nitty knotty like this. I hold it right here in the middle. Let me see. And so I go down and it's gonna make a lot of noise. So around, down, and then back to where I started. And so you're basically playing four corners with the nitty knotty. Because it's spinning real fast on the onboard lazy Kate, you hear that noise it makes. So just mute it. I guess I can mute it. While I'm doing this. I just posted a link for StreamYard. All right. And so this yarn is it's still a lace weight yarn, even after plying, and that's because it's acrylic. So I spun it real thin to start with. So it's gonna take a hot minute to get it off this bobbin. And I could wind it off the bobbin into a center pull ball, but that's the thing about fiber. It takes the shape, especially if it has any wool content. It takes the shape of whatever container you wrap it around. So that's why they don't recommend for you to ball up all your yarn and you just sit on the shelf somewhere, because it's going to be really curly and kinky and pigtaily once you go to use that yarn. That's why they recommend that you only cake it up when you're ready to use it. Or leave it in a hank until then. So relaxing. Makes me sleepy. I see we have a, what do they call them things? We got a, well, it's not showing up over on YouTube. Hmm. He showed up over here on hey Kelly. Hold on one sec. One sec. Hey, to stage. There she is.
Hello.
Hey, hey. Well, he
How are
doesn't
you?
show up. The person doesn't show up over on YouTube chat, but he showed up over in the StreamYard chat. Oh, maybe he's from Twix. I mean Twitch.
Oh,
Twitch.
could be. Yeah, that they
Yeah.
do show up differently, if I
Let me
recall.
see. Let me remove Twitch. All right, remove. Okay, there we go. So now he shouldn't show up. All right, so
Is
Kelly
that
is gonna
correct?
be y'all's DJ while I'm working.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm gonna be. It'll be sad, depressing music today.
What, the weather's bad? Is it? How cold is it there?
Oh, it was like 36. That's terrible.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a big difference from it was like in the 50s, I guess.
We call that pneumonia weather. When going back and
Hmm.
forth from warm to cold like that. I mean, it was in the 70s for us on Saturday.
Wow.
Yesterday wasn't that bad,
Mm.
but today the temperature dropped. So I think it's supposed to get down maybe in the 30s tonight.
Hmm.
It
That's
hasn't gotten to the point where I need to let my faucet in the kitchen drip.
no, we have not. Yeah, it's not that cold, but it's getting there.
That's the only water line that we have to worry about. All the rest of
Mm-hmm.
them are pretty protected. That one's protected and we've wrapped it, but it's still because
Mm-hmm.
it's the backside of the house, and this time of the
Yeah.
year we get a lot of the northeasterly winds, and it
Mm-hmm.
blows against that side of the house, so it's even colder back there.
Mm.
So that's the one. That's the one we have to let drip when it gets
Wow.
really cold. Type the word purple so that you can share your link.
Yeah, let me see the chat. I can't. I'm on my tablet, so it's hard to see.
Uh,
I have to do some creative things here. All right. Hey.
mhm.
Hey. Everyone's saying hey. Oh, that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, my. I see what you're talking about now.
Oh,
Okay.
you see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, so I closed down the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get some new blood into
I
my
know that's.
channel for some hours. So I
No,
was
it
like,
makes
oh, let me
sense.
just dual stream the Twitch and to
Mm,
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a
What?
window open to Twitch to watch what's going on over there. So
Yeah. If you look in it's in the chat. Like I forget how it's like purple. I guess. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I had to look and see. Okay. You got a Felicia's link. Very nice.
Hmm.
Very nice. That is hilarious. I want to see what
Oh,
happens. Even though I don't want to drop my link, but I want to see if it works from what I'm. So I'm in StreamYard. I turned off the YouTube. I mean, actually, it's
mhm.
still running, but I said I want to see what happens if I type this. My tablet's weird. So let's see if it works. Did I spell that right? Oops, I did. Mm. But at
Yeah,
least I have you running in YouTube. Oh, it did work. Okay, good.
yeah, it worked.
But I have you running in YouTube also, so you're getting a double hit. And some days I can do that, and some days it's like, nope. That's good. Awesome. All right, it works. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
You
popped out
see.
the chat on YouTube and I got on the other screen and I
Mm-hmm.
increased the size so I can actually see it.
Right. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I just lose myself? Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. Then you just completely kicked yourself out. Yeah. There
Fat
you go.
finger. I fat
Yeah.
fingered something.
Yeah, you
Oops.
completely kicked yourself out, ma'am.
I sure did. I was like, oh Lord. Oh well. It is what it is. But I'm back. Yeah, I was trying to flip flop between two tabs. Don't do that. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, it's getting ready to get loud because it's almost empty, the bobbin. So let me mute myself again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. So Miss Linda, what are you up to? Miss Felicia? Miss Lydia? Anything new since I saw you? Yeah. Just trying to stay warm. That's it. Making a blanket, even though I normally don't do those, but this is what I'm doing. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll do this other one on my phone. Oops, excuse me for a sec. He bend over. That way I can read the chat. So I'm afraid to fat finger what I just did. All right. Let me see. So she'll get a couple more views. Mm-hmm. Okay. Juanita. All right. Let me see. Hopefully my volume's not too loud. Okay. Keeping warm, working on a mosaic scarf. Thanks to Dreamy. Almost done. Oh, good job, Felicia. Okay, Linda's working on her shawl. Nice, nice. Is this shawl number one or shawl number two? You said you were working on a couple. And I know Lydia's working on her big blanket. Yes. All right. Oh, good. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, awesome. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's too cold. Now, when's our next cruise, Felicia? And can I carry your bags when you go? Oh, okay. Number two did finish one today. Wow, Linda. Hey, Juanita, if you can hear me, um, Felicia wants to know the path. Can you show it in slow motion? Yeah. Okay. Under. Yep. Uh. Oh, to the back. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Nice. Let's see. Nice. You're ready now. Would love to go someplace warm. Oh, you're welcome. So I can read the chat. That's all I'm good for. Yes, that looks good. See if I can tilt this up just a little bit more without drop. There we go. Without dropping my screen. Awesome. Nice. Very good. Back, forward, under. Okay. I think I almost have it. Okay. Uh huh. Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, the nitty naughty. I don't think I ever learned that, Linda. Had to mark my ends with colors. I don't think I ever got that right. Yeah, that was an issue for me too. Yeah, never learned that one. Kelly and I need to come for private lessons, Juanita. This is true. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, my spinning is not so good. Not good.
It's all about developing a rhythm that works for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't do it all the same way. Some
Mm-hmm.
people do it completely opposite the way I do it, you know. But you have to have the end that doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
a cap on it, or the special,
Oh,
like the fancy wooden ones. They have like this little design to keep the
yes.
yarn from slipping off. You
Yep.
have to have an end that's plain to
Mm-hmm.
slide
Yep.
the fiber off when you get done,
Okay.
or the cap. You know, you can twist the cap off
Yep.
so that you can slide the fiber off after you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then after I do that, um, then I just go over here to my little scrap bag of yarn. This is what I
Mm-hmm.
all my little odds and end pieces that's too short to do
Yep.
anything with. Like when you playing yarn chicken,
Yes.
I use those to for ties for my hand spinning. And I try to put 6 to 8 ties because I want it to always be under control when the person gets the yarn. and they
Mm-hmm.
start taking the ties off, I want them to always have control of that yarn. There's no way they can come back to me and say, "Hey, my yarn's a mess." Well, it's a mess because you made it a mess, not because I sent it to you as a mess.
That's right.
Because I had 6 to 8 ties on that yarn when I sent it to you,
Wow.
and I always tie my yarn this way because I've made a mistake of not putting enough ties on yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a fiber that's 100% wool and it's a very crinkly fiber and you haven't washed it yet and fracked it, distributed twist like Indian plying, I will never Indian ply again.
Okay.
um, it's not for me. This gives me control. I always want to have control of
Mm-hmm.
my yarn and fiber
Yep.
in every stage. I don't want to risk it ending up being a mess because it's a lot of time that goes into spinning and
Mm-hmm.
plying one
Yeah.
skein of yarn.
Right.
There's a lot of time that goes into this. And
Mm-hmm.
so no, I do not want to risk ever,
Yep.
ever, ever having to deal with that.
Yeah. Plus, I think they open it at the post office half the time.
Oh Lord, help me know. Please don't tell me they do that.
Yes, they do.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's why I think a lot of things get messed up in the.
Curiosity in transit. Well,
Uh,
I know
mm,
somebody stole something from the post office from me one time. I had like they were going through that thing where they were opening up the packages even after you packed it to make sure it was like you said it was.
mm-hmm.
And that baby blanket never made it to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that work. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Mm,
So after
yeah.
that, I was like, no, you're not opening up nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, this is funny. My husband ordered something from eBay, and the person mailed it in a alcohol box. It was full from like a like, and it got pushed around to three different post offices, like two in the state where this person was, and then two of them, no, three post offices in the state where I am.
I mean, they can X-ray it and see that it's not wine.
I know. That's what I said. Because it was anyway. So they sent it back, and it went to our post office, and I know the woman that works there, and she's kind of like she's a soldier,
Hmm.
If it looks wrong, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get to the bottom, and I'm like, oh Lord. And she goes, yeah, I sent it back. He packed it wrong, and it was in the wrong type of box, and blah blah blah. And could have been alcohol. I went, oh
Hmm.
my word. They said it was, toys on eBay. Like it's nothing, you know, it's not alcohol because it's so light.
So
Anyway.
that's what it looks like once it's
Oh.
tied up. You got 8
Mm.
ties up there. And so then I go to my side that has the
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have an end cap on it, and I just slide it off.
Yep.
And there you have it. It's already pretty balanced. You see, it's not trying to twist on itself or anything. It's just
Mm-hmm.
hanging. So it's already pretty balanced. So, and it's acrylic.
Yep.
So you don't really have to wash this or set the twist because it's already pretty balanced. So,
Mm.
someone like if I got cats, I would tell someone you might want to wash it when you get it in your, or some people are sensitive to particular types of cleaning agents and stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
use wool wash on mine, the Euclid wool wash. So I tell people all the time, when you get your yarn, wash it in your laundry detergent, fabric softener of choice, the way you treat your wools and stuff like that, because that way,
Mm-hmm.
it's if you have sensitive skin, you take care of, go ahead and take care of it as soon as you get it, and then put it on the shelf or wherever you're going to put it at.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Linda says it's beautiful.
okay, so there it is,
Yeah.
an acrylic
Oh,
skein.
nice. And you did that so fast.
And so
Yeah.
what I do is I will label it. I have to find my, I don't know where I put my
Mm.
thingy. Since this doesn't have to get washed, I don't have to use my landscaping tape on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Felicia, our state is weird about alcohol. I don't know about Alabama, but
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. Mm. Yeah.
So I have this landscaper's tape that I use.
Yeah.
And I also have, my friend Barb gave me these, you know those bands you get when you go to venues.
Oh yes.
So she gave me some of those
Yep.
that she uses on her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
if I just saw it the other day.
yeah. Oh, here's a
Um,
question that I missed one.
okay.
Felicia wants to know what are good one Hank projects.
It's that book, Once Game Wonders.
Oh, One Skein Wonders. I have
Yeah,
that
I
too.
would
Yeah.
use that book. It also
Yeah.
it depends on your yardage. Like this is probably more than 500 yards since it's so
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I would start with that book, Once Game Wonders. You can also go on to like Etsy, not Etsy, but on Ravelry. Ah, there they are. And look for look for, no, that ain't it. Man, with my luck, the grandkids got hold of it and they ain't even got no more.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go in the Ravelry and put in your yardage.
Oh yeah.
Put in your yardage and then let it pull up products that uses that yardage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know that's how it is. If you weren't looking for it, it'd be like right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as you need it, you can't find it.
Can't find it. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then Felicia's saying it's weird you can ship homebrew, but you cannot sell it. Yeah. And you cannot ship commercial wine in Alabama or into in Alabama or into Alabama. There's a homebrew exemption. Go figure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people get, like the alcohol. Like I know in
Okay.
Pennsylvania it's a big deal. Like you can't even, it's a monopoly held by the state and blah blah blah. All the taxes.
So
Yep.
this is like landscaping tape. Like you see them like using it at
Oh yeah.
nurseries and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I like it because it's waterproof.
Yep.
So if I use a Sharpie and write up here what that
Mhm.
yarn was, the day I applied it, blah 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 blah, and then I can wash that yarn with
Yep.
my label still attached to it, and I don't have to worry about it losing that
Mm.
information.
Right.
So that's just one of my little tricks. I don't know if other people use this stuff or not, but that's what I
Mm.
use.
Mhm. It's
Um,
cool.
some people write it down on a card and then they try to remember what is what as it comes out the water. We ain't been there, done that, and forgot. So no, I write it on I write it on
Yeah.
here so I don't even have to think about it.
Yep.
I just have to find my Sharpie. It's stuff is never where you leave it. I blame them kids all the time, my grandkids. They
Yep.
always want to touch grandma's stuff.
Where is Luna today?
She had swim lesson today, so she's already gone home. She was
Mm.
not let me see if I can get the picture. I can show it to you. My daughter,
Mm.
she was knocked out in the car. But she came to the house and she re-kidnapped
Oh.
her babies back from me. I had posted a picture and I'll show you. Let me see.
Yeah. Luna.
Let me see if I can find that. All right. So I don't know if you see that, if it'll show it.
Oh
It
yeah.
says happy hostages.
Oh.
She left her bear and her little kitty cat here.
Yeah.
And so they stole them back today.
Stole them back.
Yeah. I told them
Nice.
that they had to bring me Wawa eggnog as tribute to get them back.
Oh.
So my
Mm.
daughter sent me $6 on that thing where
Oh.
you send money to each other. Cash
Yeah.
App.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she sent me $6 on Cash App. Let me see if I can find that picture she posted.
You like Wawa eggnog?
I love it. Ever since I was
Interesting.
stationed in New Jersey in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Wow.
All right, there she is. Uh, she was knocked
Oh,
out.
oh wow.
Knocked
Yes.
out.
That is great.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So I have my
That's
Sharpie,
great.
and so now I can write down uh about this yarn, and then all I do is I just take it and I just take it around the end of the loop, one of the loops,
Mm-hmm.
and tie it onto the skein.
Yep. Cool.
So that's a tip for you guys. So
That's
this
cool.
is all acrylics from Hobby Lobby Acrylics.
Is that fuzzy stuff in the big skein? That's what you spun?
It's the fuzzy stuff is just top. It's just top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I forget what that's
you
called.
see it.
The yeah.
Yeah, it's just top. It's just rolling. It's the same thing we buy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as this, only it's acrylic. This is wool,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
but it's top. All spinning comes from top, whether it's acrylic or a natural fiber. It's it's processed into top and then it's spun.
Right.
And so probably what happened is they realized that the yarn, like you see how fine I spun it, so it
Yes.
kind of blended into like this almost clayish purple color.
Yes, pretty.
But they probably didn't think they could sell it in the commercial form, so they made that big yarn because it was more attractive in the roving
Yeah.
form than it is in the actual spun form. So
Hmm.
they sold it as roving as yarn, but as roving, and
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
bought some of that.
but I
Yeah.
see that and I see it and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's 8 ounces of already dyed roving that
Mm.
I can blend on my blend with my drum carder with other fibers and
Right.
then and then spin it the way I want to spin it.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it as very cheap already dyed attractive roving that I can buy.
Right. Cool.
So I'm gonna write up here Hobby Lobby acrylics. What
That's
do they
funny.
call that? Big yarn or something like that?
I forget the name of it. Yeah.
It's got like a weird
It has a weird name.
I mean, look at this. And
Yeah.
I got this one on sale for $3.99.
Mm.
If I bought wool dyed like this, and this is how many ounces was this one? This one has 12% wool in it. So this one has wool and acrylic
Mm.
and polyamide, which is polyester. So
Right.
60% acrylic. So this will be stretchy and bouncy.
It's nice.
And it's 17 ounces. So 8 ounces of merino will probably cost me anywhere from 24
Mm.
to this is just bare merino, not dye.
Right. Right.
So it would cost me anywhere from $24 on up. Now,
Wow.
if it was dyed merino, like if it was dyed, it would probably cost me 30 some
Mm.
dollars on up.
Yeah.
I got 17 ounces for less than $4.
Yeah. It's not bad.
And it's got wool in it. So I could spin this up and just have a field day with it.
It's nice.
Now this one is the one that besides the pink is just the pink that's back there, that shell pink. This one that came into those all those colors right there
Mm-hmm.
is actually from this right here. And I think I got this one from Michael's because this is loops and thread. And it's called Chunky Grind. And it was it's a jumbo 7. how many ounces? This is 10 ounces, and they don't have a price on it, but I know I got it with a coupon and stuff. I think I
Mm-hmm.
got it for like $4. I want to say it was around $4 too.
That's not bad.
So because I remember using military discount and a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you can spin this stuff. You can separate it out by the colors because it's not even twisted good. See?
Right. Yep. Yep.
So you can separate it out by colors and spin the different colors. And that's that little light, that minty green color right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the gray and the white. So this is, if you're a new spinner, instead of going out and buying a bunch of wool and stuff like that, go down to your local big box store and buy
Yeah.
some of this stuff to practice on. Practice with this cheap stuff. And then if you realize you like spinning,
Yep.
then you can start buying and
Mm-hmm.
collecting from different dyers, or you can buy the bear and dye it yourself. But practice on this cheap stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have friends, like I have friends who are vegan. Well, she used to be. She's not no more, she said. But this is what I used to get till I could spin gifts for her for Christmas and stuff. I would
Yeah.
get this stuff and spin it and send it to her, because, or bamboo,
Mm-hmm.
um, and send it to her. And so it was an alternative to me trying to find some vegan fiber, which is only like, some bamboo or some hemp or some linen or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I could get the vegan acrylic from Michael's or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
spin her some yarn and send that to her.
Nice. Vegans.
Hmm She's not anymore.
Oh.
I think she gave it up after she had her last son. It was that was a surprise for her.
Oh.
So it's a 3-ply, and it is a heavy. I wouldn't even say it's a heavy lace. I'm just gonna say lace weight.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody want to wrap it around a daggone yard thingy, they can, but it's still a lace weight yarn. And put down 2023 um spring spring for the
Mm-hmm.
single,
Yep.
and then 12 2023 ply. Okay, and so I put that information up there, and then I take and I tie it onto the yarn, and I don't tie it tight. You
Mm-hmm.
tie it loosely, that way when it's drying, you don't have a spot where it's taking longer to dry. You can move this around as you need to, so you don't have to tie it tight. So you can just make like a little loop up there and then bring your knot out, so you still have like a finger between the yarn and the
Mm-hmm.
tag. And
Yep.
so then if I decide, okay, I want to wash this,
Right.
or somebody says, hey, I want to buy this, can you go ahead and finish it, go ahead and wash it, whatever, I'll wash it. I got my
Yep.
tag up there, so all my information is always on the yarn. um and the reason I started using these is because, as you can see, just from 3 days applying, I have two,
Ooh.
three, four, five,
Oh.
6, 7,
Oh.
8 new skeins of yarn
What?
in my stash just from 3 days applying.
All
That's
right.
why I tell people, when I go to the store and I take y'all with me and I actually buy stuff, it's for projects that I have to make. That's for, usually it's for um what's the word I'm looking for? Commissions.
Commission. Yep.
Be it
Yep.
be it
Yep.
my children saying I want a new hat, and then they ask for a color that I don't have, like
Right.
eggplant. I don't have any eggplant. I don't have any deep forest green. I don't have any dark greens. I have Kelly green because I'm always making football stuff for some of my friends at work. So I have the Kelly green for their football team. The old
Yeah.
school, the old school. They don't want the new that new color, which is
That new color's
they
weird.
call
Yeah.
it Philly Eagles midnight green or something like that is the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to
Oh my
find
gosh.
yarn that's close to that. And then a
Right.
lot of the old school people, they don't like that color. They
Yeah.
like the old Kelly green, and they'll ask for the old Kelly green.
Yeah.
So,
Lydia and I were just talking about Kelly Green. How you don't see Kelly Green anymore. That's why I was laughing. I was like, oh wow, Kelly
but
Green.
Joanne's has a Kelly green.
They do.
They do, yes.
Mm.
hmm
All right.
So yes, they do. And I bought some for next year for football season because I know somebody's gonna ask for like when I make the little Christmas stockings for my friends. I make them the little Christmas stocking ornament every year, and
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be somebody who's an Eagles fan, and they're
Right.
gonna say, "No, I don't want that new green. I want the old school Kelly green," and I
Yeah.
actually have Kelly green. All right, so
All right.
I'm gonna switch back to the other camera for spinning.
Yes.
All right.
Good. I can hide a little bit. Yeah, Lydia. We were just talking about Kelly Green. Isn't that funny? Yes. That's cool.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You
So
sound great. Now, do you want to make
it's on
yourself
the
big?
headset. It's on the
Yeah.
headset. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me close this. I have to put my wheel back. I'm cricket now.
Hmm.
That's as good as it's gonna get right there.
Looks good.
All right. That is pretty weird. But you can't sell it, but you can ship it.
Yeah.
Why can't you jack up the price of the shipping to cover you know, not selling it?
Okay. Did you see her question? She's asking about your camera setup. How do you do it?
um so what I'm doing is I'm switching cameras. I just unplugged the my my Logitech. I have a Logitech at the top
Hmm.
up there. There's a Logitech camera. Oh, here, I'll just show you. It's gonna be upside down.
Woo! There it is.
So there's my Logitech camera on my camera rig right there. That's how I used to record my videos and stuff. I have this
Hmm.
camera, and then I would just take and um, straighten this out and point it down at my desktop when I'm drawing or coloring or painting. And or if I have my therapy with my doctor, then I'll have it so it just faces like when I'm doing my regular videos and stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then this is one of those desktop document cameras, the one that's
Hmm.
videotaping me while I'm spinning, and all I'm doing is just unplugging one and plugging up the other one.
Hmm.
I mean, if I use the minicam software I have, I can have them both going at the same time.
Right.
But I have my heater running, my my little heaters running, and I have my other monitors, so I don't want to be pulling too much current through my computer.
Yeah.
If it's summertime and stuff, I can do it because I'm not running the heater and I'm not running the air conditioner because heat. I like the heat during the
Hmm.
summertime.
Yep.
I might have a fan on. That's about it. But fans don't pull as much current as a heater.
True.
So okay. So I was looking for this for Luna. Why she wants it, I don't know because they broke it. It was only $60 and they had it for 4 years.
Ah.
It was time for it to die anyway.
Okay.
But yeah. So I just gotta find another one when they have them on sale.
Yeah.
So and I think I gave this yarn away, but I still got the card for it. So it's just the bag was in the bag. So now I have to pick which one next that I want to fly.
All right.
All
If
right.
Felicia said thank you,
You're welcome.
and she needs one of those document cameras. I think we all do.
I got it on sale last year
Hmm.
on Amazon. You might
Amazon.
want to be checking Amazon now to see if they still have some on sale. because
Mm-hmm.
they dropped it. It was like $125, and
Yep.
they had ran a sale and they dropped the price down like $49.99.
Oh
Usually they
wow.
do that when the company that they get them from is going out of business, or they get
Mm,
ready to bring out a new model
right.
and they want to get rid of all the old models, so it's not
Yep.
competing with themselves for the
Right.
cameras. They don't want to sell any more of the old models. So that's how I got this one, and it's worked fine for me. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't had any problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah. It's
Let's
cool.
see. All right, so let's see what we got. Uh, this is Chunk. Chunk was
Oh,
writing.
yes.
Yeah, they give me that stuff, and it's like, why y'all keep giving me that mess? Let's throw that stuff in the trash can.
Oh,
All right, so
it's
so this looks just like the chocolate alpaca. So it is. It's from a bat. I just did some alpaca on the outside. So down up in there is a bat that I did on the drum carter. Okay. I don't feel like I'm not gonna do that right now. And this is from Homestead Wool and Gift Farm. And this is their CVM Gals Rosen 4.2 ounces. And I spun it July of 22.
wow.
So I will apply this one. It's been on the bobbin for a while. So uh, well, I do have some that's colored. Hold up. That's colored. Oh, that's right. All right, I'm gonna do this colored one then. I'll do the colored one. All right, so this is, let's see what this is. Tape. Okay. And I made a tag for it already to put the tag. This is the one I was talking about. You know, little things they give you when you go to concerts and stuff. You
Oh
just pull the
yeah.
sticky out. So
Mm-hmm.
she gave me some of those to use, but you can't use them. You can't get it wet because the
Mm-hmm.
ink runs off of it. So, but I'd already made a label. So this is some Romney fiber that my husband dyed, and
Okay.
I spun this on 6/26 through 6/28 of 2022.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Oh, Steve's here.
Hi,
Juanita.
Steve. How are you? So this is what this, and that color is pretty correct right there.
That is beautiful. Ooh,
It's
nice.
it's been on the bobbin for a year, so the twist
Hmm.
should have evened out on its own a lot.
Yeah.
It might have a little bit of a curl to it because it's been on the bobbin for a year. Let me put these back in there so I don't lose it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay. All right. So once again, I just pull out some to make my leader, just like you're doing a slip knot. Only you're just
Yeah.
gonna do a real knot.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the opening for my leader. Oh, so like I said, it's been resting for a year. So some of the twist is already gone out of here. The twist is what holds your fibers together. And so by it's been sitting there for over a year, so the twist starts to distribute itself. Think of it as like a rubber band, like
Mm-hmm.
it's slowly, and you twisted the rubber band up for a propeller, but you
Yeah.
haven't been using it. So every once in a while, that propeller will slip and that rubber
Mm-hmm.
band will move, losing some of the kinetic energy. And that
Yep.
same thing happens with the yarn. Is if you don't go ahead and ply it, the end is going to lose some of that kinetic energy
Mm-hmm.
because it's not. It's just sitting there freely. Um, there's no way to hold that energy in. There's no knot
Yep.
on the end because it's a single. So I have to
Mm-hmm.
be careful with this end. I don't want it to pull apart.
Right.
So until I get to some like yarn with some twist still in it, like this part down here, I need to be careful because I don't want to see how that's fluffy. fluffier right there.
Yep.
That's where the twist has gone out. Like see how
Okay.
this, how loose that we call these pigtails. See how loose that is.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have a lot of kinetic energy in it. It's taking
Okay.
a long time to want to form a pigtail. All right, so and now I'm gonna put it on my bobbin. I want to make sure it's in a strong spot. So this leader will be a little bit longer on this side over here. It's gonna be a little bit longer right there. So I just put it there more than 2 times. All right, and then I apply clock counterclockwise. So I gotta go spinning that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what that does is it's removing even more twists, but it's adding counterclockwise twists.
Right.
All right, so now, yeah, it's ready now. It's nice and strong over here. And I just have to keep moving the peg so that I get an even first row of plying done.
Right. It looks good.
I have to adjust my pegs again. I just feel like I'm sitting wrong. Steve, when you gonna cook for us? We hungry.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Don't forget the thumbs up. That's what Felicia's saying. I think.
Back. Don't fall.
What were you singing earlier?
Who?
You.
Don't fall.
Okay. No, but you said you were looking for music or something.
Not necessarily looking for music.
Mm-hmm. What were you singing?
I was just probably just something had probably popped in my head.
Yeah.
Like they've been playing like the oldies stuff, but today they were
Mm-hmm.
playing a lot of Christmas music. So I had on my headphones and
Mm.
I was playing like a bunch of Lacuna Coil and stuff like that. Stuff these kids ain't never heard of.
Yeah.
And what was one of the songs? Ever Essence. I can never say that name. Ever
Evanescence?
Essence, yes.
Yes.
So some Evanescence was playing and I was humming
Oh
along
wow.
to it.
Oh wow.
And the girl was like, "What song is that? I like that melody." I said, "It's Evanescence." She was like, "Who?" I said,
Right. Yeah.
I was like, I was like, I said, where you when did you graduate from high school? She
Oh.
said, in like
Those.
2018. I said that was before your
Oh.
time.
Oh
I said that
wow.
was before your
2018.
time. Yeah, I said that was before your
Oh.
time. I
Yes.
said, so just look up Evan, just like it sounds, Evan Essence. Just look it up. Just type in
Yeah.
Evan S and Google will fulfill your needs.
Yes. Oh.
Um, I said it sounds a lot better than a lot of that mess y'all listening to now.
Mm.
Some real singing. somebody who
Yeah.
somebody who has some serious harmonics in their voice,
Yes.
who ain't playing around with the music,
Yeah.
like 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 for instance, Ariana Grande, if she just put her mind to it, she can out sing everybody out there right now.
She really
Instead of
can.
trying to make these, catchy hits and just use her voice because she can sing and sound just like Mariah Carey. She can sound just like what's that other Hispanic girl name? Um,
Ah.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. But also Celine Dion. Like she can do Celine
She can do
Dion.
Celine Dion. She can do Mariah Carey. She can do
Oh, Shakira. Are you thinking about Shakira?
no, not Shakira. The other girl that was on. She was on the Disney. Her and Bieber and all them.
Oh, cause Aguilera.
Aguilera, yeah. She could
Yeah,
sound just like
she can.
Aguilera.
Yeah, yeah, she can.
She
That's
can
true.
do. She can do some of Pink. She
Yeah.
can. Her vocal range is almost. Is her and her whistle registry is almost at close to Minnie Riperton when she wants to. But she plays. It's a game to her. What? Who
Yeah.
can I sound like? Who can I do?
Yeah.
And
Good
she's
night.
just so talented.
Yeah.
She could
It's true.
outsing all of them if she wanted to.
Okay.
She could pull them all out of business.
Yeah.
Who was that? That guy who's the late night guy, Jimmy Fallon was his name.
I think so. Yeah.
She was on his show, and she was just going through the range of voices that she can mimic,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not even singing like herself. When she sings as herself, she has a very powerful voice.
Yeah.
And
She was on Broadway. That's hard.
I was like,
Broadway's hard.
that
Yeah.
girl is a beast.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Oh, good
there's
night.
a
Good night, Linda.
good night, Linda. Take care. There is
Mhm.
this Scandinavian singer who she surpasses Minnie Riperton's registries.
Oh.
She also can do bird song,
Mm.
even more tones and whistles than Minnie Riperton could do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Mm.
Mariah, before she messed up her voice with drugs and stuff and
Yeah.
drinking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
she hadn't even really captured her abilities before she started messing her voice up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so we'll never know her true range. Too much champagne.
Wow.
People don't realize what alcohol does to your vocal. It damages your vocal cords.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking and alcohol
Smoking.
damages your
Mm-hmm.
vocal cords.
That's right.
That's why whenever they were having her doing those Christmas specials, she sounded like it.
Yeah. She was the one time. Yeah, you knew she had a little champagne. I'll just put
Yeah, you sounded horrible.
Yeah, that's hard. Plus it's cold outside. Like New York is terrible in the wintertime. It is really cold up there. It's freezing.
I would not be out in public as a celebrity drunk like that, knowing I got to get up on stage and
Well,
perform.
yeah.
I don't
Yep.
care. I don't care how sad your life is. You're still a professional singer,
Mm.
and you have a crowd to
Mm.
please, to
Yep.
satisfy. If that's your resume. And so you
Yeah.
see now they have other people usually doing the Christmas singing and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
You just ruined your resume.
Right. Or it's probably pre-recorded. A little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Steve wants to know what you're cooking. He says, Juanita, what are we cooking?
I ain't cooking nothing tonight. My husband got Chinese food. I had egg foo young, shrimp egg foo
Oh
young.
wow. Wow.
Yep.
I don't think I've eaten
With
that in years.
the plain rice
Ah.
and the gravy.
Oh wow.
And I was good. I only ate one of the egg foo young. There's still two in the container for
Mm.
me to eat off for tomorrow. I was being good. I didn't want to get
Yeah.
too much carbs in my system.
Right. Oh.
So I wonder if he did more than one of these. See, ramen is funny. Sometimes you'll get some ramen that is soft, almost as soft as Falkland.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get ramen that's just very coarse, but it tends to soften with wear.
Oh.
But
Wow.
this one is this one is too blue. I think he only did one of these.
Okay. Oh, that was your
This is
husband? Your husband did that one?
yeah, he dies with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one he did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Like he likes the ones like this, the ones that got like a lot of different colors in them. He
Mm-hmm.
he does those.
Oh wow.
You're trying to tip over. Don't do it.
Uh, yeah, Felicia's making bone broth tonight.
Are you gonna clarify it?
Oh,
Are you gonna clarify the broth?
I don't know. We'll see. See what she says. And your dog was outside? Ugh. Whoa. Yep.
So there's this other spinner that I watch, and she's up in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and she was talking about how she has a love-hate relationship with Rambouillet. Rambouillet is my favorite fiber of all time to spin.
Mm.
And after Rambouillet is the Punta fiber from South America, simply because I like spinning it in its natural color. It's such a real pretty, creamy
I bet. Yeah.
white color, and
Mm-hmm.
it spins beautifully, beautiful fiber.
Wow.
And then after that, I really don't care. Falkland's probably number three,
Yeah.
and then anything else, you know. And I like fin sheet. I like spinning fin sheet fiber too, but I like spinning it from the lock. I found I like spinning it from the lock
Mm.
more than I like spinning the processed fiber. I'd rather get it and spin it from the lock.
That's cool.
I've spun Wensleydale from the lock. I wasn't impressed.
Mm.
And one of those big bags of fiber up there that's like this grayish brown, probably that one, is Wensleydale. It was it wasn't it didn't get processed well
Mm.
because it was, even though their machines were supposed to be able to process Wensleydale, that was so long that it had trouble with that. So,
Mm.
but since it's being hand spun, you won't have, it'll be able to be spun just fine.
Yeah.
If it was if you're going to try to have it run it through the mill and spin it on the
Right.
mills, they would have been some ugly slubby yarn.
Yeah. Oh, so Steve's saying in Juanita in California, you can get egg foo young with only mixed vegetables instead of rice. Oh, he's being very healthy. It's much better than with rice.
Mm, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. I got to have some bad with my good.
Okay.
Cause
Nice.
if you're good all the time,
Mm,
then you're gonna have a crash day where you just gonna go overboard. But if
that
you
may
get
be true.
but
Yeah.
if you have a little bit of bad every once in a while,
Yep.
like I think this is the first time we've had Chinese in probably shoot
Mm.
since August maybe.
Oh, that's really good. See, I
Yeah,
eat it all. I eat it more frequently than I probably should. Yep.
I remember the grandkids were here the last time we had it, and I know Chunk Chunk, she wasn't feeding herself yet. Now she feeds her own self. Gets mad when
Mm.
you try to feed her.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Well, that's the thing. There was some fusion Chinese places
Yeah.
owned by some Chinese people in
Mm-hmm.
San Diego, and their food was super super good. And they made, like, they had their own sushi bar. Oh my god, it was to die
Mm.
for.
Mm.
To die for.
Yeah.
The man that owned it, he would be down at the fishing docks early in the
Oh,
morning,
okay. Getting real stuff.
getting the
Wow.
best cut, getting this tuna. He would cut it,
Mm.
buy his tuna. He would cut it up. He would cut it like the tuna steaks and all that stuff. He would cut it up himself at the fishing dock, pack it in bags and stuff, and bring it back to the restaurant.
Wow. Oh, okay. Steve is saying it's not bad or good for you. It's actually tastes better. Really? But see, a lot of people
I
say
don't know.
rice
I
is.
love rice.
Yeah, I
But you
like
see, I'm
rice
from
too.
I'm from North Carolina, and a lot
Oh,
of my family is from like the islands off of Georgia and South Carolina. So we love, like, the Geechees, we love
you're a
rice.
Geechee. I was gonna say you're a Geechee. That's right.
We love us some
Yes.
good rice.
Oh, yeah.
Wild rice and jasmine rice. Oh my God, wild
Oh,
rice mixed with
jasmine.
jasmine rice.
Jasmine is good. Yeah, I
Mix some
understand.
wild rice with some jasmine rice. I'm telling you, it is a game changer.
Mm.
It is a
Okay.
game changer. with some mushroom soup or some fresh mushrooms cut up in it. Oh,
Mm.
mm.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Girl, I'm telling you, those neck bones were so good. And then we took the juice after they ate all the meat out of it. We took the juice. You know those little like you see it in the little teeny pastas, like you see it in the wedding soups all the
Yes.
time and stuff.
Yeah.
The little
Yep.
tiny pastas. I put
Mm-hmm.
that in the juice
Oh.
and it just absorbed. It was so freaking good. Oh my god. It just absorbed that flavors. It was
Yes.
so good. And it's so gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. All these greedy people I live with. Don't,
uh,
all the cookies I made are gone. Everything's gone.
oh, wow.
That means I gotta do another baking
Yeah.
day. We supposed to be going to a wedding this weekend.
Mm. Let's
And
see.
I'll be picking up. I got to remember to take the cooler with me because I got to pick up the venison from my brother while I'm down in
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yep. Yep. Keep it cold. Yep.
Yeah. He
So,
already froze it for me.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Felicia said she loves rice, but doesn't eat it anymore. Too many carbs. Yeah, she's losing weight, so we gotta do what she's doing.
I already lost a lot of weight. I'm trying to keep from losing too much weight.
Mm. PP pasta. Is that what you
Hmm.
call it? She's called it PP pasta. I've never heard
Oh,
that.
the little teeny
Yeah, I don't
wedding,
know. Yeah, what they call those.
the Italian wedding pasta or something like that. Them little,
Yeah,
and they swell up and they're like these little
balls. Yeah.
button looking things.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that
Yeah.
candy that we used to have? We used to get this candy. Oh God, what was the name of that candy? It was kind of shaped like that, but it was
Yeah.
no. It's that ice cream. It's that little ice cream you get from the
Oh,
fairs and stuff.
yeah.
The little, yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The
I
little,
can't think of the
the little
name of it.
pellet ice creams.
I call it pellet ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not what it's called.
yeah.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots. Yes,
Is it?
yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
It's what it reminds me of the Dippin' Dots, but it's got a different shape to it.
Yeah. Oh, so you think the veggies is better? Game changer. All right, we'll have to try. Not better, but a change. Okay. PP pasta. Yeah. Yeah, Felicia's been good. Doing well. Mm-hmm.
See now you can see some of
Oh
that
yeah.
darker blue.
Darker blues coming through.
Yeah.
It's nice. Let's see. Count this.
Next year, I'm hoping to have do a fall garden next year. I have to
Mm-hmm.
try to keep my momentum going.
Yeah.
I got to try to get my raspberry plants going out. I don't have a dog to have to worry about any of the ones with the thorn scratching their eyes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Tater, he loves eating fruit, and he would
Oh.
be in my raspberry bushes, and
Mm-hmm.
and I was afraid he was gonna scratch his eyes. So I got rid
Mm-hmm.
of my raspberry, and they were very prolific, very sweet red raspberries,
Oh,
very
that's
nice.
sad.
So I
Oh
had to
man.
get rid of them. I was afraid he was gonna end up blinding himself.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, "Look, dog, I ain't trying to have no blind dog.
Right.
You sitting there." And it's funny how delicate they can be with their mouths when they want to be. A dog when the way he
Mm-hmm.
would take his teeth and just tug on the raspberry and pick it and eat it. And I'm like, there are human beings that aren't that tactile with their hands.
Yes.
But yeah, I got rid of my raspberry bushes because of him.
All right,
So
Steve.
She said she's making a blanket for you, Steve.
I don't know if this is his color. He
But yeah,
doesn't strike me as a purple person.
it's like, you have dreams that sometimes you dream about something you want to do. Like you'll
Mm-hmm.
wake up and you'll remember it. Like I've been dreaming about doing deep garden boxes in the back
Oh,
the area that I cleared.
yeah.
Like doing a deep box for carrots and a deep box for parsnips because I've never grown
Oh,
parsnips, but
yes.
I've always wanted to grow them and have them in a stew with the carrots.
Sounds good.
And so it's like these ideas and these dreams have been coming to me,
Yeah.
and I've been writing it down in my other book that I use for gardening. And I gotta sketch it out. And my daughter's like, "Have you done any sketches for my garden yet?" I'm like, "What?" I'm
I'm
like,
trying to do
"Y'all
mine. Yeah.
sketch it."
Trying to
Yeah.
do mine.
I said in my head.
You come later. Yeah. That's
But
what I
her,
thought, Steve. Yeah, Steve doesn't like purple. I thought so.
I hope she don't like pink neither. He don't like pink neither. Pink
I would.
sucks. Pink
Oh,
sucks.
wow. 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 I mean,
People
I
in
don't really have
people in
a.
pink houses shouldn't throw stones.
Oh, yes. Wow. Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
the only reason I like purple is because it was my mom's color,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to get purple for make stuff for her and make stuff for my daughter Marissa. But now it's
Okay.
Luna's color. Luna says it's her color, purple and pink. That
Mm.
hat I made was for Luna for purple and pink.
Mm.
But yeah, people in purple houses shouldn't throw stones because everybody
Wow.
else gonna throw rocks and bricks.
Wow. So no Barbie. I guess no dream house for you.
Oh, that would be an
Yeah.
insurance adjuster's nightmare. How in the
Mm.
world did this house catch fire? I don't know. I think that pink must have been combustible.
Something like that. Yeah. But Steve said pinks are fine. Really? See,
What?
I
Mm-mm.
know.
No, 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 no. Nah, you ain't my friend no more.
Yep.
You one of them purple, one of them pink palace people.
Mm. Ah. Okay. Treat the wrap like a
Like a
scarf.
scarf.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you see, I have one pink right there. That's the only one. And I was gonna do like the breast cancer color. Well, it's not really exactly, but it was sort of close. Then I never made it. Made a thing. I was gonna make a
You
scarf.
just couldn't bring yourself to touch it, could you?
Oh,
Oh, that
he's
would be the
saying,
first
oh, purple signifies death. Does it really?
purple. Purple signifies royalty.
That's what I thought. I'm like, death.
We're using the English connotation of
Yes,
purple.
we will.
Royalty.
Yes,
Royalty.
royalty.
Yes.
Mm.
Anything that was derived from purple was of royal taste. So like as you got down to the pinks, that's why boys used to wear pink.
Ah. Mm. And then Mattel changed all that.
Mm.
It sure did.
And I don't
Yeah.
know why. Ken, he be walking around in his pink sweaters and stuff and cardigans
Mm.
and stuff.
Mm.
Pink was very pink. Ken was very pink for it.
Mm.
And you know what everybody used to say about Ken?
I know. I know. That's right. I thought so. Yeah.
That's why Barbie was always married to G.I. Joes. When we would have the weddings, Barbie would always end up married to G.I. Joe.
Remember in that movie, and she's like, "Hey."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then her and Scarlett would always be fighting.
Yeah.
Barbie,
I
you're
love
a slut.
it. No.
Oh my god. Stay away from Snake Eyes. He's right. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yep, you're
Stay
right,
away from
Steve.
Shipwreck. He's mine. Stay away from Duke. He's mine. Go
Mm-mm-mm.
back to your kid and your pool. Your RV.
Yeah.
Barbie's dream house.
Yep. Yeah, I was in Target and people were buying them a couple weeks ago. I said, "Where are you gonna put that thing? It's so big." You know,
Which one? The dream house or the
mm,
RV? The dream house.
both.
Mm.
They had a little sale on Barbie. People were buying it, and I just said, "Oh, this is a lot."
Yeah, there gonna be some stub toes, some cursing, and next thing you know,
Hmm.
that thing gonna be out in the garage,
Yes.
relegated to the back patio. Can't come in my
Mm.
house no more.
Hmm.
But Grandpa, all my stickers are peel off. Like, either them
Yep.
stickers, or I'm gonna lose a toe.
Yep. Did you see the movie?
Nope, and nope,
No,
mm-mm,
I haven't seen it either, but it looks
nope,
interesting.
and nope, and nope.
Yep.
Once Barry gets a paranormal team together, then I might watch it.
And why was I in that aisle? I just watch people shopping. I'm like, ooh, let's see what they're buying. That's usually what I do. I go, what are they buying? Yeah, I'm just curious. I people watch
Hey,
at the store.
BW, how are you?
Hey, hello.
Blessings, blessings, blessings.
How are you?
Thank you, thank you.
Hope you are
Blessings to
well.
you and yours as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been having some trying times, so
Mm-hmm.
send you all the love and prayers.
Yep. Closet Barbie girl. I am not.
Oh, oh. Well, you can keep your Pink Palace people stuff to yourself, Steve. You keep them Barbies to yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
Barbie and her cousin. What's the cousin name?
Oh Lord, I knew you were gonna ask, and it right out my head.
What's the cousin name, Steve? The little cousin?
Uh,
Skipper.
Skipper.
Yeah.
Isn't
Who
that
named the
this?
girl Skipper? People name their dogs Skipper.
They do.
Yes. So who names a child Skipper? Is Skipper really Barbie's dog in the sky?
Skipper.
Mm-hmm. They named her
Oh,
Skipper after Flipper. Because they came out
Flipper.
about around the same time.
Oh my.
You think about it. Remember
Mm,
those commercials and stuff when Flipper was on? Then they say,
Flipper.
Barbie has a cousin named Skipper.
Well.
And where's Skipper's parents? You never see Skipper's parents.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No parents. What's Skipper's
No
parents'
parents.
name? What's her parents' name? So everybody used to say that Skipper was Barbie and Ken's love child.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Well.
Skipper didn't have any parents. You never saw any parents. You never talked
Mm-mm.
about parents. You never saw nothing about no parents in the cartoon
Mm-mm.
books or anything. The
Nope.
coloring books with Skipper in them, you never heard anything about parents. One day Skipper was just there. So it was like that's when V.C. Andrews and the Children of the Attic came out.
Yeah. Oh. What?
The Children in the Attic. The lady was poisoned with arsenic for that insurance money, y'all.
Oh. Wow. That is dark. Very dark. Yeah. Skipper. And then who was Francine? That's all I remember that
Francine.
name. Francine. There's somebody
Francine.
named Francine. Yeah, I don't know who she was, but
That was probably the mistress. Ken's,
oh wow.
Ken's mistress.
Oh wow. That's crazy. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
You should write a book because you're doing great. Like fan fiction.
and tonight on Dreamhouse Paranormal, Barbie Dreamhouse Paranormal, who is Francine?
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Is she possessed?
Hmm. She could be. Ay, ay, ay. Felicia's laughing at you. That's crazy, but it does sound like a good book. You have to change the names to protect the guilty. Like it'll be let's see, it'll be, let me think. Uh hmm. Let's just say Carly. I'm just picking names like Carly.
You can't do that because they had that show iCarly.
Oh, that's true. I'm just trying to think of a name like Barbie, but not Barbie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You call it Pretty Dolls Paranormal.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is awesome.
Pretty Dolls Paranormal. Case 1.
Mm.
Who is Skipper?
Who is Skipper?
The origins of Skipper. The real origins of Skipper.
Where are her parents?
Skipper is Barbie and Ken's love child.
Mm. I love it.
Back in the 60s, it was popular for a teenage daughter to get pregnant by some bad boy Fonzie wannabe, and
Wow.
the mom would claim the child as her own and
Yeah.
raise your child as your sister. So that's why Skipper is Barbie's cousin, because her aunt raised Barbie's love child with Ken.
Ooh.
Aunt Francine.
Francine.
Uh-huh.
And then I forget who the other people were. But ay, ay, ay.
Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta get ready to go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Mm.
Look, enjoy a job while I have it.
Yeah, exactly. Felicia's like, we have the whole plot.
The whole plot.
Yeah,
So what's
that's
gonna be
good.
haunted? The RV or the dream house?
Ooh,
Ooh.
the dream house is big.
Or maybe it's the pool that's haunted.
The pool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right. Or do you have the airplane? Remember the United airplane?
Oh Lord.
That was pretty clever.
Advertising.
Mm-hmm. Oh, both. Felicia said both are
Both
haunted.
of them are haunted.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I think I want to finish this row. I have 10 more before I have to do something
Yeah,
in this pattern.
I finished that V-stitch scarf. I just gotta. I'm working on my daughter's fingerless gloves tomorrow at work during my lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's nice.
and I freed up another bobbin, and
Oh.
this bobbin is almost halfway plied. So we made some good progress. But this is the last color. Everything else is gonna be naturals, grays and whites. I got to have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 hanks.
Bobbins.
Oh, bobbins.
Yeah, just I gotta have some more bobbins somewhere. I gotta find them.
How many do you think you have?
I thought I had almost 20.
Oh,
I thought,
that's a lot.
yeah, but I don't think that's. Let me see. That's 9. I feel like I'm missing some. 10, 11, 12. That's 13. 14, 15,
Mm-hmm.
16, 17, 18. So that's 18. I thought I had almost 20. I might be just 18 bobbins.
It's pretty cool.
There's a guy who does 3D printed ones. So I get them from him. I get them
Oh,
from him
wow.
cheap.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I can get three, three from him, almost four for the price of one wooden one
That's
from
good.
the some Spinolution. So yeah, so I
Mm-hmm.
if I get lazy and say, oh, I just don't feel like plying, but I want to spin, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
go on Etsy and buy me three more bobbins.
Get a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you
It's
can never
nice.
have too many bobbins.
That's true.
Yeah, because like this time, if I hadn't have thought about it, wait, let me check and see if I got anything I can ply from. I would have spun up all my bobbins and I wouldn't have had anything to ply onto.
Mm.
And my next spin is gonna be this humbug Jacob wool.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my next spin.
All right.
So and this is I think
Stay tuned.
let me see. This is finished top and a humbug. I thought it was Jacob, but it ain't. It's finished top. Huh. 28 to 30 microns from hard side fibers.
Mm-hmm.
I got this from Maryland Shipping Wool.
Did you go this year?
I don't know.
I mean, to the Maryland Sheep and Wool. Did you go last year?
Yeah, we went this year because I took my
Oh, you
husband.
did.
My husband went for the first time, and he got to meet my friend Barb.
Did
And
he
then I
like it?
went. Yeah, he liked it. He liked the
That's
food.
good. Oh.
And we went the year before that with my friends Ashley and what's the other child's name? She was Jessica. She was pregnant.
Mm.
Yeah, she's had a baby. I ain't seen her since then. And babies, they take up so much of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look how dark that blue is right there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right, then. I'm getting ready to log off. Maybe this year I'll make it to my viewing hours.
Yes, you will.
We hope
I'll hold you
so.
to it. I'll hold you to it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm
All
trying.
right.
So once gardening time comes, I'll be doing a lot of shorts.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, that's gonna be a nice hat. I think I might actually knit that. I think I'll
Mm-hmm.
actually make a hat from that. That'll
That's
make a
pretty.
nice hat. All right,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for spending time with me, Kelly. Thank you for
Oh, yeah.
DJing for me while I was
All
spinning and
right.
plying
Sure.
and knitting knotting.
Ripka. No
So
problem.
yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's bedtime because I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta go. Look, gotta go get on that wagon and go to the plantation.
Girl. That is sad, isn't it?
Ain't it though?
Yep. All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Take care.
Good to see you.